Hello, welcome you all to the another lecture. This one is concepts. Today we are going to discuss the next part of reflection. So to know that we have to know, basically we want to know about mirror. Mirror has two types. If you see mirror has two types. One is plane mirror and another one is spherical mirror. Spherical mirror. Clear? Spherical mirror have two types. One is concave mirror, another one is convex mirror. Okay. So first of all, we have to know some rules for plane mirror. If we take a plane mirror, let's say this is plane mirror, and take an object here, and this is basically object. Like this. This is object. So if we see the image is formed, let's say, here. So the distance, let's say the distance from this mirror is D, object distance is D. So we get an image at distance also D. So we will get like this. The first rule is that we get an image at same distance. That means this distance is also D. Okay. So first rule is the image object distance will always be equal to the image distance in plane mirror. Okay. Next, when you see the object, this physical image, this portion, left portion becomes right. Left portion becomes right. If we see the left portion becomes right, and right portion, that is, we can say right portion becomes left. Mirror, left becomes right, and right becomes left. Okay, this property is known as lateral inversion. What is known as it is known as lateral inversion. It's the name of the term, lateral inversion. That means left part becomes right, so that portion become here, and that portion, right portion, will come at the left position. So like this. So image will become like this. So this is basically object. So first rule is object distance and image distance will be the same. First rule I have written already, lateral inversion, that is left becomes right, right becomes left. Object distance, that means distance of object from mirror is equal to the object distance of object from mirror is equal to distance of image from mirror. Okay. Now we'll move on to the next question. When image forms, image has two types, that is real image and another one is virtual image. So real image, when image is real, for in case of real image, we will get inverted image. When real image forms, we will see the inverted image. We'll describe this later. First of all, we have to know about the real image and virtual image. So the real image, actually, the light ray meets at the point, we can say the real image, and light ray doesn't meet. It's supposed to be meet at that point. It's called virtual image. And when we say about the plane mirror, we will say that image will form that will be virtual image. Okay. So image will be virtual, and when virtual image forms, we have to know virtual image always erect and real image always inverted. So when we see when image forms in a mirror, this is virtual image, and that means image will be erect. That means अगर हम बोले तो ये सीधा इमेज होता है. इरेक्ट मतलब सीधा इमेज होता है. इन्वर्टेड मतलब उल्टा होता है. ठीक है, तो ये सीधा इमेज होगा, मतलब इमेज इरेक्ट होगा. सो ये चार प्रॉपर्टी किसका है? प्लेन मिरर का. So you have to remember these four properties. Okay. Now we have to know about the distance of object size. Object size. We will get same size at the mirror. When you see our face in front of mirror, we see the size of mine will be the same. So we can say this point object size will be equal to mirror image size. Okay, these are the points we have to remember for the data. Okay. Now we have to go through the number of image concept. How many image will be occurred or formed if the mirror has a certain degree? Let's say there is a mirror and another mirror is like this. So if we place an object here in any position, let's say this is object, this is the object. So how many image will form? So it depends on angle, that is theta. That is theta is basically angle between the mirror. It's clear? Angle between the mirror. So first of all, we have to find, let's say, n dash. N dash is equal to, formula is 360 degree by theta. But this is not the ultimate. We have to consider the value, whether it is odd or even. Let's say theta, if let's say theta is 40 degree, if theta is 40 degree, so n dash will be 360 degree by 40. So result will be 9. So result 9, that means it is odd. So for odd, we have to consider two cases. That is symmetry or asymmetry. Symmetry or asymmetry. So first of all, we have to know what is symmetry and what is asymmetry. So for asymmetry, the object is will be on the same line. It will take it like this. Object will be placed at that position or this position or this position like that. This is symmetry. This is symmetry. This is symmetry. And if the object is placed in that position or this position like that, we will say this is asymmetry. So we have to move symmetry and asymmetry. Symmetry means when the object is placed on that line. That means when object is placed, the distance from that mirror and that mirror will be same. It looks like symmetry. And asymmetry means the object is outside of that line. that is asymmetry. So when the object is in symmetry position, when the object is at symmetry position, we have to take -1. That is n dash, n equal to number of image will be n equal to what? N dash -1. So 9 minus 1, that is 8. So for symmetry, you have to do -1. And for asymmetry position, we have to take as it is. That is n equal to n dash, and that is 9. Always remember that when in general it will be given in question that which is the condition is object is placed at symmetry position or asymmetry position. If not given, we have to take asymmetry. Okay, asymmetry, because the probability of asymmetry is far greater than the probability of symmetry position. Because there is area is so much that is you can say that probability is much higher for asymmetry. Okay, now we'll move on to the next case. Let's say theta is 45 degree. If theta is 45 degree, n dash will be 360 degree by theta. Theta is 45, so we can say that result will be what? H. So that is even. So when we take the case of even, so we have to do -1. Okay, so n equal to n dash -1. So 8 minus 1, that is 7. Okay, so for symmetry, we have to do minus. For symmetry, odd symmetry, we have to do -1. For odd asymmetry, we have to take as it is. For even case, for even number, we have to do minus, whether it is symmetry or asymmetry. For when we will get the result even, we have to do -1 all the time, whether it will be symmetry or asymmetry. Okay, this is basically the rule. Now we will move on to the concave mirror and convex mirror. We will know about the shape of the mirror, that is concave mirror. Concave mirror looks like that. It is that is spherical mirror. When it will be concave, when the shiny surface, that is the reflecting surface. You can say the reflecting surface is basically towards the center, and the surface is outside the center. That is cave. It looks like cave. Cave मतलब गुहा. गुहा का मतलब लग रहा है ना. ऑब्जेक्ट को हम यहाँ प्लेस करेंगे तो क्या होगा, यहाँ पर ऑब्जेक्ट का पोजीशन जो भी हो रिफ्लेक्टिंग सरफेस के तरफ है, तो हम इसे क्या कहेंगे, कॉन्केव मिरर. और एक केस क्या हो सकता है, तो एक केव का मतलब लग रहा है ना, तो ऑब्जेक्ट कहाँ पर पोजीशन करेंगे, यहाँ पर पोजीशन करेंगे. दो केस हो सकता है, सेंटर के तरफ क्या होगा, रिफ्लेक्टिंग सरफेस. ठीक है, दिस इज कॉन्केव मिरर. When you go for the convex mirror, convex mirrors will look like this. केव साइड, जहां केव है वहां का साइड है, वहां क्या होगा, वो रफ सरफेस हो जाएगा, उल्टा. देखो समझ में आ रहा है कि यहाँ पर अगर सेंटर, यहाँ पे सेंटर तो यहाँ पे है, तो सेंटर यहाँ पे है, तो जहां पर सेंटर है वहां पर रिफ्लेक्टिंग सरफेस है, ये सॉरी रफ सरफेस है, और रिफ्लेक्टिंग सरफेस उल्टा साइड में है. ओके, ऑपोजिट साइड. Okay, now move on to the next part, that is this is center. So cave part will be there and opposite side will be here. Okay, so this is basically we have to know concave mirror, to understand, to see the mirror, and we have to understand which type of mirror is this. So we have to very much clear that when the cave surface is towards the center, that's concave surface. Cave surface towards the reflecting surface, that is And why the cave part will be the rough surface that is convex mirror. Is it clear? I think it is clear. Now, uh, in next video, we'll move further. We have to know the position of the object. We have to place the object in a certain position, and image will form after a certain distance. And what will be the position? We have to know about the focus also, principal axis, some rules of the rules of the light ray rules, it will come as the parallel to the principal axis. It will move from the focus, and there are lots of rules. When it will move from the focus, it will move from the it will go parallel to the principal axis. So these are the rules, and there are lots more rules. So we have to know that rules. We have to position an object, a certain position, infinite, on in between center and infinity, and center to focus at focus, and at focus to pole. This is we have to know about. We have to know in next video. So one thing I would like to say that in class 10 there's a vast syllabus. I will try to cover as much as possible in YouTube. Those students are very serious and want to go through our online classes. They can go through, because in online classes we can cover lot more details means we can touch every aspects, and motivation will be higher. So that is why we can touch every corner of the topic physics. Okay, so it's a light topic. Then we have to move on to the electricity. There's a big portion. Okay, so you can take online classes. So we will move on to the more details or more depth. Okay, this is my recommendation. You can follow this.